So the internet exploded yesterday over this story that was released by Politico. And this was a leaked story. It says the Supreme Court has voted to strike down Roe v. Wade according to an initial draft majority opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito and obtained by Politico. So maybe a more accurate headline is this one here, just to clarify what's happening. It says leaked Supreme Court document suggests vote will overturn Roe v. Wade, Politico reports. So just to be clear, the Supreme Court has not made an official ruling on this case yet, but it is possible, actually it seems very likely based on what we're reading, that the Supreme Court will overturn Roe v. Wade, and I believe that official ruling is going to come out in June. Now, if Roe v. Wade is in fact overturned, just to be clear on this, that doesn't mean that abortion will be illegal throughout the United States. What it means, though, is that any restrictions that are on abortion will be in the hands of the states. The states will decide for their own state whatever restrictions they're going to place on abortion. So basically it's bringing the issue of abortion back to the states and their determination concerning laws related to abortion. So I really have two reactions. I wanted to share this because this is big news, obviously, and the internet is going berserk. Again, we don't know for sure what the Supreme Court ruling will be, and there are people that are reacting to the fact that this was leaked ahead of time, and some people see in that some nefarious purposes, because why would anybody leak this information ahead of time like this? So some people are really concerned about the fact that this was leaked. But you really have these strong reactions based on people's beliefs concerning abortion. And so some people are very angry. Those who are pro-choice feel that this is a horrible ruling, whereas those who are pro-life, like myself, we're looking at this as a really positive thing, a wonderful thing. So a couple reactions, and I'd love to hear any reactions that you have to this, any thoughts that you have on this in the comments section. But my first reaction is just one of joy. I'm just really happy. In my whole lifetime, Roe v. Wade has been present. It's been the law of the land, so to speak. And so I'm really thrilled, as someone who myself has longed to see abortion eradicated. I'm just so thankful that it looks like things are moving in this direction. And that Roe v. Wade, which is such a landmark case in the United States, may actually be overturned this summer. So that is really amazing and astounding to me as one who has just seen our country so entrenched in this for so long. So I'm really just grateful. It's exciting. If this does in fact take place, it would be so wonderful from my perspective, and I know many others of you who are Christians and pro-life. But another reaction that I have to this is really more of an observation about the way that people look at this whole situation. And as I'm observing people that are on the pro-choice side, I have to be honest, it really reminds me, and it's kind of disturbing to see some of the reactions that are out there, and just the anger and the vitriol and the hatred that you see coming out of some people. And of course, what that reminds me is that this is the human condition, and laws, ultimately, while we want them to reflect the righteousness of God, they can't ultimately change the human heart, the human condition. Only God's power can do that. And that just reminds me that we really, in all of this, have to keep our priorities in the right place. We can rejoice that the law is moving in this direction. On the other hand, we have to recognize that that's not going to change people's hearts. And ultimately, if people are bent toward doing something that's wrong or sinful, a law can't completely eradicate that, and it certainly can't change people's motives. And so I think what we're going to see really is a backlash to this if Roe v. Wade is overturned. And it's not going to be pretty. It's already really disturbing, some of the things that I'm reading online. So it reminds me that I have to, while I want to promote good laws, I can't put my hope in these laws. I have to put my hope in the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's what we really need to keep bringing to the world around us, so that God can work in people's hearts and lives and really change their whole perspective and their character from the inside. But those are just some thoughts I wanted to share with you. Again, if you have any thoughts, please leave those in the comment section. But thank you so much for listening to this little report brought to you from A Frisch Perspective.